if someone has a Q&A portion to their presentation, this is another fear that kicks in for them. I'm not going to know the answers to all their questions. That alone makes a lot of people get nervous when they should realize that that's normal for them not to know every single thing. Even if you are extremely knowledgeable about the topic you're talking about, hey, new things come up every day. There might be something that you had never thought about, it could be something obscure. Maybe you never really had the opportunity to look into because you just didn't. So this is another fear for people who have a Q&A portion. But there are two ways that you can address the fear of not knowing how to answer someone. So the first way, just be honest. Never make up an answer. That is always the wrong way to go about it. Be honest. Tell them, hey, I don't know the answer to that question. However, I will look into that. I'm going to do a little bit of research and I'm going to get back to you and you give them a date. Give them a date, whether it's going to take you by the end of the week, but just let them know, I will get back to you. This is a good question, something that I'm not familiar with. I haven't had the opportunity to look into, but I will take the time to look into this now and I'll get back to you. And then the second way you can address, if you get a question that you don't know the answer to, ask your audience members, does anyone have any input? Do they know the answer? What do they know? There is someone else there who may be knowledgeable like you about this subject. They could provide an answer to that other audience member's question. It does not diminish you. It does not make you look less credible. Hey, you're reaching out. We all humble ourselves. We don't know everything about the thing that we know a lot about. We are learning every day. And I think we just have to take that approach that it's okay. We don't know it. There's no need to act like the floor is going to open up and swallow us. We're human. Ask an audience member, someone else, hey, does anybody have an answer? Anybody else have some input or thoughts about this? Do you know? You'd be surprised who will answer. So those are two ways you can address the fear of, I won't know the answers to the questions during the Q&A portion of your presentation.